No, we love Powerbomb Symphony. It's such a fun thing to watch, and just the crowd eats it up. But your other finishers you were using early on, the F10, the Casualty
I
War,
fell in
that
love
knee
with the
strike,
F10,
that was
man.
absolutely
I
brutal.
did.
Are those retired, or you maybe see those down the line? What about those other finishers?
You guys saw a little F10. I just hit it on Jay Lethal recently. Was that at the
Yep.
pay-per-view?
Yep. I love the F10.
So
That knee strike, I was watching highlights today. I was like, oh my gosh, you killed some people.
Straight murdered people.
Yes.
So that's my baby. So that's my favorite move.
Really?
That is my favorite move.
Love
Well,
that.
all right. So
The setup for it is perfect too, man.
oh man. So I did the thumbs up, thumbs down,
Yeah.
of course, as a tribute to Batista.
Yup.
But literally I was just in my living room one night. My mind was going, and I was like, what? How, like, there's so many knee strikes. Like, what's a unique knee strike I could do?
Yeah.
And I saw Orton do, the DDT where he hangs the feet up on the ropes.
Ah.
And I was like, I wonder if I could hang their feet up and then drop them and knee them. And I was like, then I wonder if I could fully press them like a choke. I'm like, I wonder if I could pull that off. And unfortunately, I'm really strong, so I could just, one arm hoist people up, drop them, and just dead weight, knee to the face. I mean, that is a beautiful thing, man. And it's knocked everybody out. It hasn't been done in a very long time. But I'm sure the day someone deserves it, they're going to get it.
I can name one person.
But I can name
a lot of people,
shitload of people.
Well, I know it was at the top of our list.
But no, so that is up there with also because similar to that, my other baby is my clothesline. So one of my favorite moves ever is Bradshaw's clothesline from hell.
Yeah.
My God, what a beautiful move.
Yeah.
He would throw. He was a hoss, man. He would throw some weight into that.
Threw that fucking thing.
Yeah, dude.
And he would come off the ropes too. So I'm like, once again, I'm like, all right, I love the clothesline. It is one of the most basic moves. How can we make one of the most basic moves as badass as the clothesline from hell?
Mm-hmm.
And once again, I was like, something just came to me. Oh fuck! It was because Injustice, Gods Among Us.
Oh,
I don't know if you guys play video games.
The video game, yeah.
So I don't play video games ever, but the one video game I've played over the past like a decade has been Injustice, Gods Among Us. I played all of them. So, but I was like,
sweet.
I kind of like thought like video game mode. So the whole cock back follow through.
Yeah, I mean you're.
And I started doing it and I started testing it out, and my God, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this shit over, and we're finally doing it. It took me a fucking long enough, but we're doing it. But yeah, that thing's brutal. But obviously, the Powerbomb Symphony
it's gotten over so big.
It's so beautiful in so many ways.
Yeah.
In so many ways, because this isn't something that I pitched. This isn't me going, I want to powerbomb people because I grew up loving Kevin Nash and I used to fucking jackknife powerbomb my friends all the time. My poor friends. They had to have hated me. Like, I feel like deep down they hated me for sure. I'm just like, hey, can I powerbomb you like 40 fucking times in a row on this trampoline? Thanks. And then
we bust up about that because we used to do the backyard wrestling thing too, man. But the power bombs in a row, man, that's freaking great.
And then it was like, hey, now I'm gonna swanton bomb you like 400 times in a row. And then after that, it was Batista. And then I'm like, hey, let me Batista bomb you 40 times in a row. I got to practice.
Yeah.
So, oh man, my friends growing up just took a beating. But but yeah, I was obsessed with power bombs, the jackknife power bomb, Batista bomb. And here I am now power bombing people in a professional wrestling ring.
Pretty sweet, man.
Yeah.
In front of thousands of people chanting my name.
Yeah.
Waving their hands, wanting more.
You talked about it earlier,
more.
the
Oh,
journey, right? You talked about it earlier, man, the journey. I mean, that's definitely something to step back at and look at your journey. It's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet, man.
Whose idea influenced the symphony?
Hard.
You mentioned it wasn't yours, but whose was the influence on creating that?
There's a couple influences. It was Jericho, and Tony is actually the one that deemed it the Powerbomb Symphony.
Really?
Tony Khan is the one that.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
First labeled it the Powerbomb Symphony.
Smart.
And now he like came up to me. He's like, "Oh yeah, the Powerbomb Symphony." And I was like, "He's like, you like that?" I was like, "Yeah, that's pretty dope. Let's do it." And man, it didn't take off. So
that's fantastic. I mean, another one of TK's brilliant business decisions right there. And going all in on Wardlow is another one for sure.
But yeah, but Jericho, I don't know if I've ever talked about this actually.
Okay.
Jericho was the one that first did it. And the first time the Powerbomb Symphony that was ever actually done was in Pittsburgh when I wrestled Chris Jericho in the whatever Max's bullshit deal was.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys remember that, but I power bombed him multiple times, and he was just like, how Lesnar, just suplexes people over and over. He's like, you just fucking power bomb people over and over. And honestly, it turned out to be awesome, but there's still a part of me that thinks it was a rip.
Really? Like you thought he was.
No. I really think he was like, all right, you think you're hot shit. You think you're strong. Power bomb people over and over. That's your shtick. Pull it off. And so far, motherfucker, I've power bombed every motherfucker. It's bigger, every big some bitch.
Yes.
And somehow, one day, God is my witness, I am going to power bomb Satnam Singh.
We were kind of
one day.
We believe it.
Somehow.
We believe you can.
We want to see that happen.
Powerbomb.
It will happen.